Hello again and welcome to another episode of Brenda's Musings. So today I want to talk to you about the connections that we make with people, but specifically more so with strangers and ways that we can maybe make a deeper connection. So I've been playing around with this app called Threads, which is sort of the Facebook/Instagram answer to Twitter. And what I've been finding is, I'm trying to find people who sort of are like me in the sense that perhaps they have a whole whack of hobbies that they really enjoy doing, or they love to experiment with art, or just, get messy in the best possible ways. And so I've been learning a little bit more about, how to reach out to them and sort of just connect. And what I'm finding is that when people have a similar passion that you have, that it's quite easy to connect on a lot of different levels. And if they have a sixth sense of humor like I do, then we connect even faster. And this is true in, I think, all areas of life, really. The more we have in common, the more apt we are to connect. And the more we focus on the differences, the more apt we are to not be able to relate to each other. And I think, in society, this is often what happens. I think that when you look at some of the, oh wow, I'm going to show you this amazing spider web shortly. But anyway, when we look at the ways in which we're different, and we focus on those, what happens is we get a whole whack of misunderstanding perhaps taking place. And, worst case scenario, fear and mistrust automatically jump into the middle of things before we ever get a chance to know somebody. So if you're really wanting to get to know somebody, ask them about their interests. Ask them, what sort of, makes a great day in their life, and see if there's anything there that you can relate to. And if there is, then sort of focus on that sort of thing, those sorts of things first. And then as you get to know them a bit better, and you listen to, their story and what's important in their lives or in their life, then you'll perhaps get a glimpse into some of the ways in which you're different as well. And then those are the sorts of things then that are great for even deeper conversations, because you can really sort of get to understand them as they tell you about maybe something you don't know about already. And you can, it sort of opens your mind and hopefully opens your heart as well. And then you'll also get to know them as they begin to, talk about, why they're passionate about that particular thing that maybe you didn't even know existed before you talked to them. And, maybe they'll ignite a fire under you. And then maybe something that was different about you will end up being the same about you down the road, and will build an even deeper connection. So, I would suggest you start with finding something sort of common ground. And it's the same thing, when you go to a party. I don't know about you guys, but I go to a party and I sit I go in, I don't sort of interact a lot initially. I sort of watch and listen. And then when I find somebody or something that sort of draws me in, then I'm more comfortable. And then, we share and we get to know each other. And it's the same sort of thing, only in person rather than online. And yeah, that's what I'm using for the day. So reach out to somebody you don't know and find out what you have in common and start there. Have a great day, everyone.